Like many countries in Asia, Sri Lanka has seen its fair share of urbanisation over recent decades. This, in turn, has led to significant migration to the cities by people in search of work. But once a year, in April, this situation is reversed when urban workers return to their home villages to celebrate Sri Lanka's National New Year. In the village of Biyagama, on the banks of the Killarney River, life has hardly changed over the centuries. Daily activities centre around the river, and to celebrate the new year, the village holds an annual festival, one that's unique in Sri Lanka. The New Year is the only national festival which is common to both the Sinhala and Tamil communities. The weeks leading up to the New Year are marked by ancient rituals and traditions. In Biyagama, the festival begins early in the morning with worship and offerings to Ranwala, the god who protects the local area. After the religious ceremonies, the festival gets underway. Villagers from the surrounding rural communities congregate here to participate in or watch the events, which, though under threat of disappearing in modern-day society, are given a temporary revival during the new year. Although there is a cycle and cross-country running race to encourage more participants, most of the events take place on the Killarney River. Anyone can enter any of the 7 events, and although there are prizes for the winners, participation and group celebration are the most important things here. In an area where even today few homes have running water, many of the events at this festival have developed from the age-old ritual of the daily ablution in the river. The men's water spraying competition is all about making the biggest splash. And there's an event just for the women too. 22-year-old Subhashini Nilmini is one of the local village girls taking part in the underwater clapping competition. What are the rules? We thought we'd leave it to her to explain.
It's quite difficult to explain, but it's an instinctive sport for rural women. When a woman bathes in the river, she has to sort of dip, and her palms automatically cross over each other, helping to keep her balance. And it makes the boom sound.
The object of this event is to make as many booms as you can, the louder the better. Subhashini makes it into the final and is up against 2-time champion and probably the cleanest lady in the village, Weerapuliga Vimalawathi. But on this occasion, it's Subhashini who takes victory. The most popular of the events at this festival is the pillow fighting, in which competitors aim to knock each other into the water. To make it even more difficult to keep their balance, competitors have to keep one hand behind their back. The final is between 2 local men. With both men refusing to budge, the contest finally ends in a draw. There are several swimming events throughout the day, but the biggest is the men's 3-kilometre race. Amongst the competitors are many young boys from the villages, the youngest of whom is just 7 years old. Year-old Ruan Silva is the early pace setter, and he goes on to reach the finish line in first place. Not only does he receive the accolades, he also receives some much-needed prize money.
I'm very happy to win. My father is a carpenter, and he doesn't earn enough to support a family of 5. So my prize money will be spent on clothes for the family to celebrate the new year.